Hi everyone. This is a new channel that is going to focus on guns, politics, and pretty much urban survival and wilderness survival and all that, including prepping, probably just an overall channel that kind of supports Americans and our willingness to do what it takes to overcome, challenges. Just like everybody in the world has different challenges. Right now, there's certain challenges that are present that involve guns. We have a media that demonizes very efficient weapons like this that are very, necessary for people. Some people find this is a very efficient weapon to use, and that's their right. There shouldn't be some politician saying, well, the founders didn't think there'd be these efficient killing machines. Well, you know what? They might be an efficient killing machine, but they are a machine that is utilized to defend somebody. And it doesn't matter if criminals use something. Criminals use cars to rob banks. Criminals use phones to commit wire fraud. Criminals sit in three-piece suits up in Manhattan and New York and Wall Street and all that. So criminals come in many different forms, and they use many different tools. Like a gun's a tool, a telephone is a tool, an automobile is a tool. These are just tools, that bad people use that kind of shouldn't be demonized just because bad people use them. You could call a car an assault car. It makes me cringe every time people call these assault weapons. You can assault somebody with a fucking knife. You could assault somebody with a fork. I mean, in prison, they make weapons out of plastic. So, there can be ingenuity. Human ingenuity will, overcome laws and regulations. But you will always have people that break the law. And I know this is a common argument, but it's common sense. So I just want to lay that out there to introduce my channel, where my politics lay, very libertarian in nature. And just recently, I've really got into shooting, and I've only shot this once, 160 rounds out in the desert, the California desert. And I've got to say that it was very fun. I think I need to zero the sights. I'm new to shooting, so I went with a couple of friends that have been shooting a lot longer than me. Grew up with firearms. I didn't grow up with firearms. So I just like to have you guys, check out the rifle sort of in depth. I have, this is a Smith & Wesson M&P 15T. It doesn't say T, but that's just because they probably make a lot of sport models too. and that's what their lower looks like on that side. This came with these gray rail protectors. They're pretty cool, but I'm going to switch them out for some flat dark earth, of course. Of course, I have the stock that came, the stock, of course, 6 position. This is going to be replaced. I got a Troy Industries stock, and just got to pick it up. This is a Magpul Myad grip. I gotta say that the grip is just amazing. I mean, compared to the stock grip is garbage. I don't know how those soldiers can use that. The ones that do, the ones that don't change it out. Of course, I'm in California, so we have to have 10 round max. Actually, this is not 10 rounds, this is an 8 round mag. I got a good deal on a bunch of them, and I kinda was stupid and didn't realize that they were 10 round, that weren't 10 round mags, they're 8 round, but you live and learn. You know, it's just one of those things. You looked at them, I looked at them, they were in a 3-pack. It was at a gun show. I thought, you know, they were gonna sell out that first day. And the PMags seemed like they were just too expensive. They're really nice quality, 10 rounders. I'd rather just get a bunch of metal 10 rounders, but you know, there's not that many of them made. The 10 rounders are, you know, less material, but the production cost is more because they don't make them really that much. Everybody uses 30 rounds. I mean, think about how many more hundreds of millions of 30 round PMags there are, or 30 round mags period, for the AR-15 M16 floating out there in government hands, in private hands, in worldwide hands, you know, versus the 10 rounders. The 10 rounders are garbage, and these 8 rounders are good quality, but it's bullshit. It's politics. It's liberals and, you know, liberal Democrats. It's usually has to be a liberal Democrat. A lot of times there's Republicans that are for stupid gun control, retarded laws too. But it's more or less Democrats. And what else? I got the Magpul forward grip. It's just the original, and it's a very good design, and you don't really need something very long, because your hand sometimes wants to grip the rifle like this on the rail, or it's hard to hold the camera like this. Maybe like this. It's hard to freaking hold this. I was holding it like this a lot, and my hand is like, well, not like that, because that's like right under the barrel. But like this, I was holding it, and then I think how was I holding it? Oh yeah, I was holding it. I was pressing it against. Yeah, I was holding it in. So I was holding it like this and pulling it in with my fingers, holding it in like this. So, so I got the Myad grip at local gun shop where I bought the gun. Got this at the local gun shop. I'm gonna get a flat dark earth one. I wasn't sure what colors I was gonna get, so I'll probably maybe use that for the next rifle. We'll see. And the Viltor single point sling was $15 at the Ontario Gun Show. I've heard that for Southern California, the best gun show is the Orange County, at the Orange County Fairgrounds. I'm gonna probably try to get a really good video camera and a tripod, and then I can do some real cool shooting videos. Just love firearms, always had a love of firearms, and finally decided to take the plunge and buy a real quality firearm, Smith & Wesson M&P 15. Again, my name is Mark. This channel is called Liberty Through Arms, and it kind of just guiding principle theme of my channel is firearms ownership creates and maintains liberty for all those that partake and learn to use their weapon efficiently. Thank you very much for watching, and more videos to come. Thanks.